Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Career Prep. In this video, we'll solve a few problems on letter classification. This topic is considered to be quite important, and every year a number of questions are asked from this topic in various competitive exams. So be perfect with the position values of the alphabets both in the forward and reverse order, and also with the concept of vowels and consonants to solve these questions easily. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon to get notification as soon as we post a new video. So let's start. In each of the following questions, some groups of letters are given, all of which except one share a common similarity while one is different. Choose the group that is different from the others. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, OTP. Option B, ABA. Option C, SZX. Option D, UVB. Among these four groups of letters, you have to find the group that is the odd one out. When you look at these four groups of letters, you'll see that other than ABA, there is no repetition of any letter in the other groups. That is in OTP, SZX, UVB, there is no repetition of any letter. Whereas in ABA, there is a repetition of the letter A. So ABA is the odd one out. So the correct answer is option B, ABA. Choose the odd one out. So here you are given four options. Option A, VRT. Option B, RMP. Option C, YUW. Option D, FBD. So here you have to find the um, odd one out among these four groups of letters. When you look at these four groups of letters, you'll see that other than RMP, in all the other groups, the second, third, and first letters are alternate letters of the alphabet in order. That is, uh, in option A, R, T, and V are alternate letters. In option C, U, W, and Y are alternate letters. In option D, B, D, and F are alternate letters. But in option B, M, P, and R are not alternate letters. So option B, R, M, P is the odd one out. So the correct answer is option B, R, M, P. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, PQS. Option B, ATB. Option C, SIM. And option D, MNZ. And you have to find out which one of these four groups of letters is the odd one out. When you look at these four groups of letters, you'll see that only M and Z contains two small letters. That is, option A contains one small letter Q, option B contains one small letter T, option C contains one small letter I, whereas option D contains two small letters M and N. So obviously, option D, M and Z is the odd one out. So the correct answer is option D, M and Z. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, VT. Option B, MQ. Option C, FG. Option D, PR. You have to find out uh, which group of letters is the odd one out among these four groups of letters. When you look at these four groups of letters, you'll see that in option A, VT, the position value of V is 22 and position value of T is 20. and 22 plus 20 is 42, and 42 is an even number. In option B, MQ, the position value of M is 13 and position value of Q is 17. So 13 plus 17 is 30 and 30 is an even number. In option C, FG, the position value of F is 6, position value of G is 7, and 6 plus 7 is 13 and 13 is an odd number. In option D, PR, the position value of P is 16, the position value of R is 18, and 16 plus 18 is 34, and 34 is an even number. So obviously, among these four options, option C, FG is the odd one out. So the correct answer is option C, FG. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, NPM, option B, IJL, option C, QSZ, option D, BHK. You have to find the odd one out among these four groups of letters. When you look at these four groups of letters, you'll see that other than IJL, no other group contains a vowel. That is, in option A, NPM, there is no vowel. In option C, QSZ, there is no vowel. In option D, BHK, there is no vowel. Whereas in option B, IJL, there is one vowel, I. So obviously, option B, IJL is the odd one out. So the correct answer is option B, IJL. Choose the odd one out. You're given four options here. Option A, XUW. Option B, DAC. Option C, PMN. Option D, HEG. Here you have to find the odd one out among these four groups of letters. When you look at these four groups of letters, you will see that other than PMN, in all the other groups, the second letter is moved two steps forward to obtain the third letter, which is then moved one step forward to obtain the first letter. That is, in option A, U plus 2 is W and W plus 1 is X. In option B, A plus 2 is C and C plus 1 is D. In option D, E plus 2 is G and G plus 1 is H. But this pattern is not followed in option C because M plus 2 is O, not N. So obviously option C is the odd one out here. So the correct answer is option C, PMN. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, BDW, option B, DFU, option C, FHS, option D, GIQ. You have to find the odd one out among these four groups of letters. When you look at these four groups of letters, you will see that other than FHS, in all the other groups, the first two letters are alternate letters of the alphabet, while the second and third letters occupy the same positions from the beginning and the end of the alphabet respectively. That is, in option A, B and D are alternate letters of the alphabet, and D is the fourth letter from the beginning of the alphabet, and W is the fourth letter from the end of the alphabet. Similarly, in option B, D and F are alternate letters of the alphabets. F is the uh, sixth letter from the beginning of the alphabet, and U is the sixth letter from the end of the alphabet. Similarly, in option D, G and I are alternate letters, and I is the ninth letter from the beginning of the alphabet, and Q is the ninth letter from the end of the alphabet. But in option C, F and H are alternate letters, but um, H is the eighth letter from the beginning of the alphabet, whereas S is not the eighth letter from the end of the alphabet. So obviously FHS is the odd one out here. So the correct answer is option C, FHS. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, DEB, option B, HIF, option C, NOL, and option D, RTP. You have to find the odd one out from among these four groups of letters. Now, when you look at these four groups of letters, you'll see that other than RTP, in all the other groups, the third and first letters are alternate letters, while the first two letters are consecutive letters of the alphabet. That is, in option A, B and D are alternate letters, and D and E are consecutive letters. Similarly, in option B, F and H are alternate letters and H and I are consecutive letters. Also in option C, L and N are alternate letters and N and O are consecutive letters. But in option D, P and R are alternate letters, but R and T are not consecutive letters. So obviously RTP is the odd one out here. So the correct answer is option D, RTP. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, ABD, option B, FGI, option C, LMO, option D, SUT. You have to find the odd one out among these four groups of letters. When you observe these four groups of letters, you will see that other than SUT, in all the other groups, the first two letters are consecutive and the third letter is obtained by skipping one letter from the second. That is, in option A, B are consecutive letters and D is obtained by skipping one letter after B. Similarly, in option B, F, G are consecutive letters and I is obtained by skipping one letter after G. Similarly, in option C, L, M are consecutive letters and O is obtained by skipping one letter after M. But this pattern is not followed in SUT. So obviously SUT is the odd one out. So the correct answer is option D, SUT. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, 18R, option B, 24X, option C, 12M, option D, 16P. You have to find the odd one out from among these four groups of letters. So when you observe these four groups, you will see that other than 12M, in all the other groups, the number denotes the position of the letter in the English alphabet. That is, in option A, the 18 is the position value of R. In option B, 24 is the position value of X. In option D, 16 is the position value of P. But in option C, 12 is not the position value of M. So obviously 12M is the odd one out here. So the correct answer is option C, 12M. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, CRDT. Option B, EUFV. Option C, GWHX. Option D, LNMO. You have to find the odd one out among these four groups of letters. Now, when you observe these four groups of letters, you will see that other than CRDT, in all the other groups, first and third letters as well as second and fourth letters are consecutive. That is, in option B, uh, E and F are consecutive letters, U and V are consecutive letters. In option C, G and H are consecutive letters and W and X are consecutive letters. In option D, L and M are consecutive letters, N and O are consecutive letters. But in option A, C and D are consecutive letters, but R and T are not consecutive letters. So obviously CRDT is the odd one out here. So the correct answer is option A, CRDT. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, with is to TIHW. Option B, just is to SUTJ. Option C, done is to NOED. Option D, have is to AVEH. You have to find the odd one out among these four options. When you look at these four options, you'll see that other than have is to AVEH, in all the other pairs, the letters of the first term are rearranged in the second term in the order third, second, fourth and first. That is, in option A, the letters of the word with are rearranged in the order third, second, fourth and first to get TIHW. Similarly, in option B, the letters of the word just are rearranged in the order third, second, fourth and first to get SUTJ. Also, in option C, the letters of the word done are rearranged in the order third, second, fourth and first to get NOED. But this pattern is not followed in option D. So obviously option D is the odd one out here. So the correct answer is option D, have is to AVEH. Choose the odd one out. You're given four options. Option A, MYGHZ. Option B, LMVOX. Option C, FSYLD. Option D, QBSPN. You have to find the odd one out here among these four groups of letters. Now, when you look at these four groups of letters, you'll see that other than FSYLD, in all the other groups, two consecutive letters appear in a random order. That is, in option A, Y and Z are consecutive letters. In option B, L and M are consecutive letters. In option D, P and Q are consecutive letters. But in option C, you'll see that there are no consecutive letters. So obviously option C is the odd one out here. So the correct answer is option C, FSYLD. Choose the odd one out. You're given four options. Option A, BEH. Option B, CFI. Option C, DGJ. Option D, EHL. You have to find the odd one out among these four groups of letters. Now, when you look at these four groups of letters, you'll see that other than EHL, in all the other groups, there is a gap of two letters between the first and second, as well as between second and third letters. That is, in option A, uh, between B and E, there are two letters in the English alphabet. And between E and H also, there are two letters in the English alphabet. In option B, There are two letters between C and F in the English alphabet. Also, there are two letters between F and I in the English alphabet. Also, in option C, there are two letters between D and G in the English alphabet. Also, there are two letters between G and J in the English alphabet. But in option D, there are two letters between E and H in the English alphabet, but there are three letters between H and L in the English alphabet. So obviously option D is the odd one out here. So the correct answer is option D, E, H, L. Choose the odd one out. Here you are given four options. Option A, C39M. Option B, E110V. Option C, H88K. Option D, G109O. Here you have to find the odd one out among these four options. Now when you look at these four options, you will see that the position value of the letters in the English alphabet are multiplied and written in the middle of the letters. That is, in option A, C39M, the position value of C is 3 and position value of M is 13, and 3 multiplied by 13 is 39. In option B, E110V, the position value of E is 5 and the position value of V is 22, and 5 multiplied by 22 is 110. In option C, H88K, the position value of H is 8 and the position value of K is 11. So 8 multiplied by 11 is 88. In option D, G109O, the position value of G is 7 and the position value of O is 15. So 7 multiplied by 15 is 105. But in the option it's given as 109. So obviously G109O is the odd one out. So the correct answer is option D, G109O. Viewers, please go through this video till you have understood the concept clearly. Practice more problems of this type to improve your speed. Also, please do watch our video for solved problems on the topic miscellaneous classification. If you have liked this video, please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.